Hi, this is Alex Helmbrecht, the Sports Information Director at Chadron State College, and I'm sitting here this afternoon with wide receiver Nathan Ross. He's a junior from San Diego, number 2, and I'm sitting here also with inside linebacker number 33, Shea Koch. He is also a junior. He's from Custer, South Dakota. Guys, first of all, congratulations on qualifying for the NCAA Division II playoffs. It's certainly an exciting time around here. We'll talk about that in a little bit, but first let's talk about the Snow Bowl. You played on Saturday against Colorado School of Mines. Beginning with you, Nate, coming from San Diego, I'm sure you probably weren't used to the white powdery stuff, but what was the game like on Saturday for you? I know you had a really nice touchdown catch on 4th and 1, but what was it like out there?
A little slippery, to be honest. We couldn't run great routes. Timing was all messed up, but it was okay. We dealt with it. We practiced in it before, so we knew what we were in for. So we just went out there and did what we had to do.
Talk a little bit about that touchdown you scored, because it was on 4th and 1.
Yeah.
Probably all the 1,200 people who were listed at being in the stadium for attendance thought the Eagles were probably just going to run up the middle.
Yeah.
But it kind of surprised everyone with that pass to you.
Yeah. Actually, the sign came in as a sneak, and it was a questionable sneak because we thought it was something else, a pass play, and John had checked to it, and I saw him in shotgun, and it was a little weird. So I was like, okay, well, I'll just run what he gave me, and I ran it, and it worked out.
Well, it certainly did work out. The Eagles got the 20-14 win. What did it feel like after Treland Taylor made that interception, and you guys knew you were going to go to the playoffs?
Oh, it was relief. It was great. It was awesome because, that's all we want. We just want to go to the playoffs, get to the next level,
And Shea, with you guys going against Colorado School of Mines, enter the game throwing it 60, 70 times a game. They're putting up almost 500 yards of offense and 42 points a game. So you knew you certainly had a tall task ahead of you. Did you ever think you'd hold them to 14 points and under 300 yards?
Yeah, I think all of us have an attitude that we're going to hold each and every offense to as few yards as we can, and the weather honestly was a big factor in that. And both teams had to play in it the whole game, but being able to cut their statistics pretty much in half is a pretty big deal for our defense, and so it was a good deal.
Talk a little bit about the defensive unit's performance as a whole. Obviously Colorado School of Mines is a spread offense. They run a lot of 3 receiver packages, and they do about everything out of the shotgun. They're a lot like Chadron State in that regard. So you knew that you were going to play the pass a lot, but really they kind of surprised everyone by running the ball pretty well.
Yeah, they came out and ran a lot of slope and pistol, and kind of tried to run it down our throats for a little bit, which is understandable with the footing and stuff. But they didn't shy away from going long either. So just keeping them contained and everything was really kind of a hard deal. But we did a pretty good job, I think.
Now, as a credit to you guys and to your teammates, this season's really been a total team effort. There's certainly been some games where the offense has won the game, and Saturday's game probably was an instance where the defense won it. Colorado School of Mines went for it on 4th down 5 times, just converted it once, including the final 2 times. The last time obviously resulted in an interception from Treland Taylor, but probably an even bigger play was the drive before when Cole Montgomery batted down the ball. Talk a little bit about how just proud you are of playing with those guys.
Just every week, day in and day out, we talk about everyone has to play as a group, and it's a real team effort, and offense and defense this year have really complemented each other in that. Times defense has messed up and the offense is throwing, a touchdown pass to get us out of it, or, come back from behind, and just vice versa too. If the offense turns the ball over, the defense will step up, and that's, been the focus, is for us not to give up touchdowns after they mess up, or, support them when they do mess up. So Cole made an awesome play. It was just a great decision on his part. So he's really come alive this year and good player. So
All right. Now, by all accounts, you guys have really had a great year. 9-2 overall, 8-1 in the Rocky Mountain Athletic Conference. Your only Division II loss came to the number one team in Division II. Just so happens to be the number one seed in Super Region 4. The Eagles are currently seeded third in that. And Chadron State will host West Texas A&M this Saturday, and that's a noon kickoff. Nate, beginning with you, what's it mean to play in the playoffs? You've been here long enough. You know the tradition of Chadron State football. Saturday's win over Colorado School of Mines was the 501st win in school program's history. So obviously Chadron State's been here for a while, making their 8th trip to the D2 playoffs and just a shade over 20 years. But what's it mean to you to be a part of one of the elite teams in Division II?
Yeah, it's awesome. I heard that only 8 senior classes have been able to go to the playoffs, and I was shocked to hear that. But, when we came to the school as a freshman, you saw everybody wearing the shirts, the 06, 07, 08, and that was a strive for a goal to get it back going, and I'm glad that we have done it.
And Shea, to be part of a defense, it's kind of taken some lumps this year, but has obviously improved as the season's gone along. Riding that momentum into playing another pass-happy offense. West Texas A&M is certainly no stranger to scoring. They're going to be a lot like Colorado School of Mines. What's it going to take for the Eagles to get the win on Saturday?
Just what we've taught every year, just not giving anything up cheap and, getting everyone to the ground and not letting anything break, making sure everyone does their job on defense. So that's it.
Now, before you guys get out of here, I got to kind of just talk to you a little bit about your careers. You're some of the older guys on the team. You guys will both be seniors next year, so you still have another season to go. But Nate, you've obviously had a special season. You have 46 receptions for 729 yards, 9 touchdowns. And you probably don't know this, but you're kind of climbing the ladder in the Chadron State history books. You're currently 9th all-time in reception yards, 6th all-time in reception touchdowns. You have 16, and then you're 9th all-time in receptions with 125. The guys who've played here before you, big names, probably guys Brandon Harrington, Joel Schomer, Isaac Stockton, guys like that, and even Don Beebe. What's it mean to you to kind of realize that you're putting your name above some of those guys?
It's an honor, to be honest. I just try to do my best part as participating in the team, get us to win, and I'm very thankful to be mentioned with those guys.
And Shea, for you, you've always kind of been one of my favorite guys. During your redshirt season, you ran the music up in the booth, so you're up in the press box with me, and I always root for those guys when I see them on the field. Your redshirt freshman season, I don't think that you got into play at all. But your sophomore year, you really came alive. You had 49 tackles last season, and then you've just improved tremendously. You had 83 this season. You have 4.5 tackles for loss. You forced a couple fumbles. I really think, as a credit to you, you're the sort of guy who the Chadron State program's kind of built on, who comes in not really highly touted and really just improves every year and becomes a player. What does it mean to you to be a part of this program?
It's just that it's not really a whole bunch of flashy guys out there. We're out there to work hard and day in, day out, give it our all. And so, that's what I try to do every practice, is give it my all. And, you mess up and you go back and learn from film, and you go back out there and give it your all again the next day. So that's kind of what I've worked on throughout these years.
All right, guys. Well, thanks for taking the time. Nate, I know you probably got to go cut some more hair before the basketball game tonight, but best of luck to you in the playoffs.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.